Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm filming this actually on Sunday. I'm going to try to get my videos up a little earlier than I was doing, so I'm filming them the night before. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to keep up. This is going to keep on keeping on. So when you're seeing this, it is Monday. I hope everybody has a great day because this is going to go up a little earlier. So I hope everybody has a great day and a great week. If it's Monday, then you know it is a Man Crush Monday. Now this Man Crush Monday is absolutely 100% Dolly approved. And I say that because the gentleman that I am putting the spotlight on today was in not one, but two TV shows that my mother watched religiously. And I'm talking about Mr. Listen, I practiced this, Milo Ventimiglia. And when I say I practiced it, I mean I listened to Jimmy Fallon say it probably about 6 times. So, Milo Ventimiglia. So let's jump in to Mr. Ventimiglia. That's what she said. He was born on July 8th, 1977 in Anaheim, California. So he is a California boy. He made his debut not on the big screen, but on the small screen. He was an extra. He played a party guest on an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1995. In 96, he followed that up also on the small screen with some tiny, small little bit parts in Sabrina the Teenage Witch and also in an episode of Saved by the Bell, The New Class. And then in 1999, he made his film debut on the big screen. He played, I believe it might have been like a soccer player, an unnamed soccer player on She's All That. In 2000, he was part of a short-lived series, TV series on Fox called The Opposite of Sex. 2001, 2006, that was when he had his first big break. And that was when he played brooding teen Jess Mariano on Gilmore Girls. He was actually supposed to play the same part, the same character in a spinoff called Windward Circle, I believe, but it was never picked up and it never aired. Just drinking some little water here. In 2003, he was also in 3 episodes of the TV show Boston Public. From 2004 to 2005, also in a TV show called American Dreams. 2006, he had a pretty big year in 2006 because he was on the TV show The Bedford Diaries, but then also he played Rocky Balboa's son, Rocky Balboa 2. He played Rocky Balboa's son, Rocky Balboa Jr. in the film Rocky Balboa, and that was the 6th installment in the Rocky franchise. And then he got his really, really big break, his second really big break, and he played Peter Petrelli in Heroes. That was the show that my mom watched religiously. She loved Heroes. So he was in that TV show from 2006 to 2010. In between there, in 2007, he was in a video. He played Fergie Ferg's love interest in the video Big Girls Don't Cry. Love interest. And in 2008, he was in a horror film starring Alyssa Milano. It was called Pathology. In 2011, he was the voice of Wolverine in the Wolverine anime series, I believe. 2013, he went back to the small screen. He was in kind of like a short-lived drama series on TNT called Mob City. And then in 2016, he was in Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. And then came the really, really, really big breakout that everybody knows him from. And this was the TV show that really, my mother loved this show, watched every single episode and loved it. And that was when he played Jack Pearson in This Is Us. He was in that from 2016 to just last year when it had its series finale. In 2018, he was in Creed 2. He went back to playing Rocky Balboa 2. He was in Creed 2. In 2019, he was in a film called The Art of Racing in the Rain. I believe it was based on the same book, the book of the same title. And this year, he's going to be back on TV. He's going to be playing, I believe it's like a con man, but it looks like he dresses up in tuxedos and looks real fine. I need to quench my thirst after that one. That TV show is called The Company You Keep. Okay, now moving on to his charity. He has done a lot for charity. Some of the charitable organizations that he has worked with have been Autism Speaks, Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, the Got Your Six Foundation, Greenpeace, Wildlife Warriors Worldwide, PETA, Red Nose Day, and also in charity news, I watched this video, watched it a couple times, but he was on the Ellen Show and it was being hosted that day by Miley Cyrus. He actually stripped down to his, swim trunks, got in like a little makeshift dunk tank. It really didn't dunk him. And he got doused with water, and that helped to raise money for breast cancer awareness. He also was on Ellen before that. He played a game called Make It Rain. And if you answered a question correctly, I believe it was if you answered the question correctly, then you pulled on an umbrella and it soaked you with water. And so by answering the questions, he answered the questions correctly, and he won $10,000 from Shutterfly, and he could give it to any organization, any charity that he wanted to. So he gave it to the Rape Foundation, which supports and cares for sexually abused children and rape victims. So just a very, very charitable young man, and I love that. I love to see a guy who uses his platform for the greater good to help everybody. I love seeing that. Some interesting facts. He was actually named after a character in Joseph Heller's classic novel, Catch-22. His older sisters used to dress him up as Madonna. There are no pictures. It said when I checked, there are no pictures. They've been destroyed, so we can't see them. He says he has a crooked smile. Now, the crooked smile is because of an injury when he was born. He was born with damaged facial nerves, which caused the left side of his mouth to remain immobile. And I think I read a story where when he was auditioning early on in his career, people would say, please don't do that with your mouth. And he was like, what do you mean? And they're like, please don't curve your mouth downward. And he said, I can't help it. It's a birth defect that I was born with. And he actually looked up to Sylvester Stallone, because Sylvester Stallone had the same problem. He was born with paralysis on one corner of his mouth. So it was a real big deal for him whenever he was cast in Rocky Balboa, because Sylvester Stallone kind of been an idol for him, because he was working in the business and he had this same problem with the same birth defect. So I thought that was very interesting. When his mother was pregnant with him, she had been a vegetarian, and now he is a vegetarian. He's been a vegetarian his whole life. And lastly, his first agent wanted him to change his name. He wanted him to change his name to Milo Vent. I don't know. I don't like that. Milo Vent. No, that doesn't seem right. And he didn't like it either. So thankfully, he kept it. I like Milo Ventimiglia. I like it. I think it's exotic sounding. So that is Milo Ventimiglia. I can say it all the time now with ease. It's Milo Ventimiglia, Milo Ventimiglia, Milo Ventimiglia. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that and the dancing and singing. I'm gonna put some pictures up here for you guys to see. And with that being said, please, in the comments, let me know if there's anybody you would like for me to shine the spotlight on, because I will gladly do it for you. And also, let me just say, if nobody's told you yet today, I love you. You are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world. Please check in on everybody that you love. Make sure that they're okay. And I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.